Yo, yo, yo. What's good, everybody? How we doing? Good evening, Atiragram, Miss K, Sean. How we doing? Nice intro? Yeah, that's thanks to my editor, Mason. He does a pretty good job creating all that stuff. What's up, Keegan? What's up, Atiragram? Astro Trippy, Trader 007, Maritimes. Who else is here? Let me go through these names real quick. Casey, Tim, KRM, M Stone, Amounty, George, Tim, how we doing? Sean, if you're interested, I know you're on the shorts feed right now. Feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. Hey, what's up? Never Suffer. How are you? It's the one without the word mobile in the title. It's a lot better viewing experience, and that's where most people are hanging out and chatting this evening. Guys, my PC's been giving me issues, so tonight, here's the plan. Trump talks at 9 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard. Just to give you guys a heads up, expect some volatility. Trader's Nest, I'm doing good. What's up, Diana? How are you? Expect some volatility a little bit later. I'm going to be hands-off tonight. I'm not going to risk anything this evening. I had a pretty rough trading day today, trying to short this market once again, and I think I made $12 today, by the way. But I do want to give you guys the opportunity to win this giveaway account from Tradeify. What's up, JB? I do want to give you guys the best opportunity to win this free account from Tradeify. It is a 25K select account again. So here's the plan tonight, guys. We're going to run 3 qualifier races. You got a bit smoked today, 8 cylinder. Oh no. Yeah, luckily I was good with my stops, so I think I had a trade where I was up $400 or $500, but I let it come all the way back on me again. So yeah, it was pretty much a break-even day for me. I made $12 today. But yeah, we're gonna run these races, and then we're gonna get on out of here for the night. Gonna be a quick stream tonight. Let's go ahead and Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and open the registration for the first marbles race. Top 3 finishers will move on to the grand finale. Exclamation point marbles in the chat, guys, to enter into the marbles race and your chance to win that 25K select account. We're going to give you early comers the best opportunity to get in. We've got 42 people in here right now. If you could as well, smash that thumbs up button for me. It really does help out the channel. Thank you, guys. Not sure what's going on with my PC today. Earlier today, everything just shut down on me randomly. Like completely shut down. And then prior to going live tonight, my charts weren't loading. I finally did get everything working, but I'm a little scared to get into a position and something happened. So I think I might need to do some updating to my PC, but we wanted to get you guys this opportunity to win this free account as well. So exclamation point marbles in the chat. We'll enter you into the race. Let's get this going. We're going to try and make this quick and painless tonight, get the winner their free account, and get on out of here. And watch the chaos ensue at about 9 p.m. All right. Everybody's getting there, and we'll leave that open for another minute or so. This will be the first of the three qualifier races that we're going to do. Top 3 finishers will move on, and then we'll run a grand finale race at the end of the stream, which will have 9 entrants in it, and the winner of that race will win the account. Guys, Tradeify does require you to subscribe to their YouTube channel in order to claim the prize. So if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to Tradeify's YouTube channel. Their rules, not mine, once again. But yes, we will need to verify that as well. So they do require that. So yeah, go ahead and do that for me if you could, just so I don't get in any trouble. And just so that you guys know I'm not full of it. Here's the message to their partners. You can see that they do mandatory follow. So just go ahead and do that for me. It's not me making it up. Is it easy to dodge taxes if you make money trading futures? I mean, I'm a firm believer in pay your taxes. You know, trading futures has its benefits. That sounds made up. Already subspace is nice, yeah. 8-cylinder, just subscribe to their YouTube channel. Just subscribe to their YouTube channel. That's all you got to do. Honestly, guys, until a little bit later, I'm expecting price to be somewhat choppy as well. So, hands off. Zintaki, so exclamation point marbles will get you into the marbles race. This is the first of 3 qualifying races for the account. The winners will have to subscribe to Tradeify's YouTube channel in order to claim the prize. Yeah, thanks, Miss K. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me. It is lucky. Hey, what's up, J-Rod? How are you? But like I said, tonight's going to be a quick stream, guys. So we're going to run these 3 races for you real quick. And then we'll run that grand finale and we'll get on out of here. Hopefully less than an hour. Mason, in 30 seconds, go ahead and close those registrations so we can get these early people in the stream the best opportunity to win. And then we'll get this race going for you. We got roughly 60 people in the stream right now. So this one should be a pretty good opportunity. Top 3 finishers move on. Should be good. All right, Mason, go ahead and close down. What's up, 44? How are you? Go ahead and close down that registration window. Have any extra accounts I want to sell to? Astro. All right. It looks like, all right, guys, registration's closed. Mason appears ready. Let's get this pop out going and get the marbles race. All right, guys, once again, this is the first of 3 qualifying races. You know the routine. This time, spamming 7. Spamming 7. Lucky number 7 will make your marble go faster. Good luck, everybody. Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and launch those marbles. Oh, geez, Mason, you're making me sick. Absolutely. Okay, Mason, that's enough. All right, guys, we are off. Down the chute, up the conveyor belt we'll go. All right. Looks like the record setter's out there. All right, fade the spike out to the early lead with Prod Cash in a close second, Maritimes in third. But you guys know how this track goes at this point. Lots of lead changes. That marble that's out in front is the record pace, guys. It's the record-setting pace on this track. Wow, they are flying tonight. These marbles are flying tonight. All right, Maritimes. Maritimes coming out the gates with a little lead. Actually, in record-setting time right now. All right, Maritimes with a nice little cushion here. Maritimes could set a record on the track if we get through pretty clean. Got Maritimes in first, Prod Cash in second, Trader 007 in third, Mac in fourth. Oh my goodness, are we going to have a record pace? Is this going to be a new track record here? Here comes Sid, here comes the record. Maritimes getting slowed up quite a bit. Maritimes still in the lead. Oh no. Oh no. Maritimes getting completely hung up. Trader 007. Here's where the carnage starts, guys. Here's where the carnage starts. There goes Spark Stakes off the track. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Alpha Tickers and Yukon currently in first and second. Fade the Spike in third. Only a little bit left to go on this track. Once again, top three. Don't worry about Mock Dash Level Up. He can't win. He can't win. Alpha Tickers, Yukon, and Astro Trippy. You are top three. You are the top three finishers. We'll need to coordinate that with Mason to get you guys all verified. You guys are moving on to the grand finale. We're going to run these races kind of consecutively tonight, guys. So stick around. It's not going to take very long. Once we get these guys verified, we're going to open up the registration for the next race. And we'll get another track going. Rinse and repeat. Oh my goodness. I can't believe how oh my gosh. Sean getting absolutely punted from the track there. Oh, poor Diana. Poor Diana. Julie X Trading. Just slow crawl. Just slow crawling to the finish line. All right. Man, the marbles races are good. All right. Alpha Tickers, Yukon, Astro Trippy. You are the top three finishers. Mock Dash Level Up. We'll be coordinating that with you in the YouTube chat about how we're going to do the verification process. So be looking out in the chat for that. Alpha Tickers. So you can just email WesleyEmeraldGate at Gmail real quick, and we'll get that all squared away. You don't have to do it through Discord. But Discord's obviously going to be the easiest way. So you top three. If you're on Discord, Mason will coordinate all that in the chat. All right. Let's see what's going on in this market. Are we still sideways, kind of? Yeah. We are still sideways. You've been in the running, Laugh at Life? Yeah, Laugh at Life. That time that your marble skipped the whole second half of that track was absolutely insane. That's still the craziest thing I've seen. That's still the craziest thing I've seen out of all these races. As far as tonight goes, guys, if we start heading to the downside, this was my key level today, and stupid me, I did not follow my pre-market trading plan that I had laid out, and had I, it would have been a banger day. This was my pre-market trading plan this morning. Key level 24,050, long at 24,050 with targets to the top side. What time did I put that out? At about 8:30, so an hour before market open. And then the market opened, came right back into that level, and did nothing but go up. I'm so mad that I did not follow my own trading plan this morning. And I've suffered for it. Absolutely suffered for it. In what tab do you text in Discord? You can just DM mock exclamation point on Discord. Yeah, Diana, it happened to me. It happened to me. The one trade that was actually good that I just did not manage well. Let's see if I can find it. I'll show you guys where I was at. Let's see if I can find it here. Man, our Discord was active today. Our Discord was active today. No FOMO entry for me. No FOMO entry. I just did not. I had another opportunity, guys. Here's the thing. This was my trade this morning. Right here. Held through the pullback. Held all the way down here. And then let this thing come all the way back and stop me out. And wouldn't you know, it came right back into my key level. Right? I should have known better. So I just poorly executed today. Just poorly executed. Would I have been able to hold through that red candle? I was short through on that red candle. You know, J-Rod? That's the problem. that was the problem. Is I was in a position on that red candle. I actually caught that move. So dumb. I'm an idiot sometimes. Like I said, I think I'm a better analyst. I'm a better analyst than I am an actual trader, right? Like, yes, I'm profitable because I have a good idea about what the market is going to do and if certain things happen, where it's going to go. But sometimes my trade management is just poor. Like, my one saving grace is the fact that I don't let trades go against me very much. You know, I'll let a winning trade come back on me and stop me out break even, but I don't let it go red on me a whole lot. And I think that's really what... I think that's the reason why I trade, or I make the money that I do, you know? Hey, what's up, Disciplined Futures Trader? How are you? So, yeah. Once Mason gets all that verified, we're going to run that second qualifying race. I honestly think, guys, we're probably just chilling until a little bit later. We're probably just chilling until a little bit later. Yeah, I would say... What's up, Taylor Trades? How are you? I would say... You know, like 2 to 3 times. Don't get me wrong. I go through stretches where I'm making like 1,000 to 2,000 a day. But I would say for the most part, you know, the majority of my profits comes on maybe between 3 to 5 days out of every month where, you know, I'll really have a big day. And then the rest of the time I feel like I'm just breaking even, you know? Sometimes tell me this, guys. Do you guys find yourself getting more tilted with a loss or with the constant break evens? That's the question, right? Like, because I do find myself getting quite angry at the constant break evens. And that's when I know when to shut it down and walk away. If I'm just taking break even after break even trade. You think the loss gets you more tilted? See, for me, my losses happen so quickly, it just means I was wrong. Break even is nothing. I think, I don't know. See, a trade like that obviously was a little bit tilting because I did have, you know, $500-600 on that trade on micros, and it was a pretty big trade. But sometimes when I'm taking repeated break evens, it does get a little bit tilting. But I also know in the back of my mind that's good risk management, and that's what preserves and that's what keeps accounts alive as well. It's far better than churning and burning through accounts. So yeah, I kind of think we're just chilling till Trump. Early exit gets you more tilted. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Don't let it be 3 in a row full degen tilt mode. Yeah, I take so many break evens. So when people ask me what my win rate is, it's kind of skewed. Does that make sense? Because I take a lot of break evens and they go down as winners because I put it in slight profit. So that's like the win rate really is kind of skewed. What's up, Tim? What's up, Dom? How are ya? Yeah, guys, gonna be a short stream tonight. Once Mason gives me the go-ahead, we're gonna get that. We're gonna open up the, what's up, Stanford? Break even, mate? Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's better than a loss. I will admit that. It is better than a loss. Yukon, you're in Level Up Discord. Mason should reach out to you. If just tag at mock exclamation point. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Taylor Trades, yeah, so we've got 2 more qualifying races. So there will be 2 more opportunities to get yourself in that grand finale. Yeah, we got you. As soon as the first 3 qualifiers from the first race get verified, we'll run that second race. It's going to be quick tonight. We're going to do this as quickly as possible. Stanford, honestly, we're probably just waiting right now. I probably wouldn't do much. Until Trump's talking here in about an hour and a half. So I have a feeling that we're just going to kind of be doing what we're doing right now and chopping around 24,200 until that happens. You can kind of see, like, there's no volume right now. You know, we might go up to 220, might come back down. I'm not expecting a whole lot of movement. But I'm honestly leaning a little bit of downside. If you're asking me overall bias right now, I'm expecting a little bit of downside. If we do start heading to the top side, like if we reclaim above 240, if we get something similar to something that looks kind of like this, and we're holding, the next area to the top side for me would be probably 24,500-ish is what I would be predicting. The move up to 24,500. Yeah, let's go to a 15-minute chart. You know, up in here, we kind of hard rejected this heavy resistance that we have earlier here around 350, 340. You can see all these downside wicks. If we get back above this 240 area and start holding right here, I would anticipate the move back up into this area. This would be the next stop to the top side. But I would honestly like to see, guys, what I would prefer to see over the next little bit is that pullback into like this 800 to 700 area, maybe 750-ish. Visit these downside wicks here. And then if that holds, that could be the boost that we need to make that move back up. So higher time frame wise, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Now my analysis is brilliant. I don't know about that. It's, to me, those things are kind of, they're kind of obvious, you know, once you start seeing it over and over. I mean, I've been watching the Nasdaq for 5 years, so I kind of know how it likes to move and what I'm looking for. So I know what to look for on the higher time frame. So I know if certain things happen, I can pretty much accurately predict where the market's going to go. Now, do I always capitalize on it? Heck no. Heck no. Yeah, I think so, Astro. I mean, when you zoom out, we just get we're day traders, so we get stuck on these lower time frames, right? And then you get fed the whole 15-minute opening range, scalping type strategy stuff that's out there on the internet, and we lose sight of what the obvious thing actually is. Oh yeah, Taylor Trades. Yeah, click over on the horizontal. We lose sight of the bigger picture. So, like, I always try to... my levels are all based on nothing lower than a 30-minute chart. If we're rejecting a certain level, what's the next obvious place for price to go? The next level to the downside, right? And then we decide again. If we're holding as support, what's the next obvious place for the market to go? The next level to the top side. And then we reevaluate. This is using the 15-second time frame and zooming super far is way more exciting, though. Some people are really good at scalping, right, guys? The reason I trade the way I do is because I just can't process data as quickly as some of you. I've had to learn what is going to work for me. And the most obvious moves that you see over and over and over again are bear flag and bull flag setups, break and retests, and how do you find a good entry off those? Well, you got to know how to be able to locate supply, demand, support, and resistance. You got to know how to locate key levels. And that's why I settled on the strategy that I do. That's how I trade. It's what works for me. Like I said, it might not work for some. Other people might not be patient enough for it. Because it's a lot of waiting around. You're not clicking buttons all over the place, right? But honestly, a lot of you that are really good scalpers, I couldn't trade like you. I would lose a lot of money trading the way you do. So there's lots of ways to make money in the market. This isn't the, what I do isn't the golden ticket to surefire profitability. It's what works for me. But I can't promise that it's going to work for somebody else. All our brains operate on a different wavelength. We all process information differently. So what works for me isn't going to work it might not work for somebody else, right? Eddie, I can explain my strategy actually really quickly. Extremely quickly. Obviously spotting, knowing where to locate levels, right? Knowing where to locate levels is key. How to identify these areas is key. But in an ideal world, and obviously it's not going to look like this in real time, what I mean when I say bear flag, bull flag setups is price breaks aggressive. Actually, let me change this real quick. Let's go down on the size here. I'm looking for breaks, pullbacks, and retests, right? So you have your flag. And that's kind of what you see right here. It actually happened right here. Same thing to the downside. I don't think supply and demand is overrated at all. It's very, it's a form of support and resistance, right? At the end of the day, we're all trading some form of support and resistance. All right, whether you're using ICT strategies and you're using fair value gaps to define your support and resistance, or yeah, all I do, Eddie, is I look left. So I go with nothing lower than a 30-minute time frame. Nothing lower than a 30-minute time frame. And ideally, I'll go to the 15-minute just to kind of show you. Actually, here, let's do it on this. This will be easier. I'll go to this chart that actually has the levels drawn on it, and I'll go back a year's time. We'll zoom out. And you can kind of see what I'm looking for in the past. What has happened at these areas in the past, right? And I'm just looking for a lot of rejections or bounces at a certain price. Like, where has price broken through, came back and retested over and over and over again. And then I just mark those areas on my charts, right? Because when price does come back to those areas, you're generally going to have a similar reaction to what you saw prior, unless you get that break and retest, right? Same thing here to the downside. You got the break, you got to retest. You got a break, you got to retest. You got a break, you got to retest. It happens on repeat over and over and over again. Stanford, no. So they get adjusted. They do. I adjust them for what happens during London session and Asia session for the New York session. So they do move around slightly, but generally it's only the areas, the levels closest to current price. Like if price has tested in the overnight a certain level a couple times and rejected, I'll move it around. Hey, thanks, Taylor. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button. But yeah, like they do adjust slightly. But for the most part, like say when we start heading towards the downside in price that we haven't traded since the beginning of 2025, I'll go back and look at the beginning of 2025 at what happened at the beginning of 2025 and look for those levels. Look where price tested a bunch and looked where it bounced, and I'll mark those areas on my charts again. When we travel back to the top side, if we do start getting a lot of upside, I can almost guarantee that there will be reactions at all of these levels that we've left behind, right? There will be a similar reaction, right? We're going to have heavy resistance here at 25,200 again. We're going to have heavy resistance here at 24,740-ish, right? 740 to 760. You're going to have reactions there if we get back up there. Now, does it mean it's going to reject 400 points? No, definitely not. But there will be some sort of reaction there. There will be sellers there trying to defend that area. Same thing to the downside. What? Trading past levels? Are you crazy? Yeah, Astro, prop firms just have rules in place to kind of trip you up. It's all about your sizing with prop firms. Like, you just have to really size down if you're trading those smaller accounts. So like the 25Ks and 50Ks, there's no reason to be trading minis. Especially in the volatility that we're seeing recently. There's no reason to be. Even I'm sized down to micros on my prop accounts. Did I take the $1 payout from last night or on letting it run play? Yeah, I know. I know. I only made $12 today, so over the last 24 hours, I've made a whopping $13. All right, Mason. We're going to go ahead and run race 2, guys. Race 2 of the qualifiers for the 25K select account. Mason, go ahead and open up that registration, guys. Exclamation point marbles to get yourself in. Winners will need to subscribe. They will need to subscribe to Tradeify's YouTube channel in order to claim your prize. So if you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and go do that. We will need to verify that you have done so if you do finish in the top 3 in this race. Go ahead and get your entries in, guys. Once again, it's for a 25K select account with Tradeify. Give Tradeify a subscribe on YouTube. Without doing that, you won't be able to claim the prize. Give me 1 second here. We back. But yeah, as far as my strategy is concerned, like what works for me might not work for some people. As far as backtesting my strategy goes, I have my personal account and my prop accounts to do that for me pretty much. I know I'm profitable, so I don't really worry about backtesting anymore. I know what I do works. Not to say I'm not some multi-millionaire or anything like that, but it works for me. Time for an April Fool's trick. Dom, I don't know. I'm in no rush for it. You know, anytime I've tried to rush the process in trading, that's where I get myself into trouble. Like, there's no easy route to this, right? The market's always changing. We're always learning in different conditions, and like it's always changing. Everything is changing. That is the one thing that I've learned in the 5 years that I've been trading, is we have to adjust on the fly. We got to know when certain strategies work, when others don't. Know when to put our foot on the gas, know when to take it off. How much capital did I use to make $12? Well, at one point I was up 500 on that trade. But I think I was, let's see, 2 micros, I think is what I was in that position for. Yeah, exactly, nerd flavored, exactly. You're all good, Red. I got you. I got you, brother. I'll DM you after the stream. We're doing giveaways tonight. Exclamation point marbles for everybody who's just tuning in. Oh, Mason's just closed the marbles entrance for the second qualifier race. But don't worry, there will be a third qualifying race that you'll be able to get into. Do I know the win rate so far? Overall, throughout my lifetime, I'm around the 71% mark. But that number's kind of skewed. Like I said, Adam, that number's kind of skewed because a lot of those wins are break evens, you know? So I would say, I guess a better representation would be what actually runs to full target, you know? And it's probably somewhere in the 40 to 50% mark, I would say, if you go losers to winners. But my losers are just so far less than those massive winners. Does that make sense? Yeah, Red's in the house, guys. Red's in the house. Red is in the house. All right. Looks like Mason's ready for marbles race number 2, guys. Once again, this is for a Tradeify 25K select account. They did roll out a new program that you guys, if you guys want to check it out. They got rid of the monthly rebill on their subscriptions. They now have rhythmic availability. So lots of changes. Give them a look if you guys are interested. What am I looking at here, Mason? Is this just what is this tunnel here? Oh goodness, is this one of the funnel courses? Oh goodness. All right, guys. I don't know how many entries are in here, but good luck, everybody. Top 3 finishers will move on to the grand finale. So stick around. Good luck, everybody. Mason, whenever you're ready. We are off. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of marbles. That is a lot of marbles. From what I remember about this course, guys, is it is carnage. Absolute carnage. All right, looks like Cash out to the early lead with Liquidity in second. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. Lots of marbles getting yeeted off the track right now. Cash in first. Eddie YouTube. Oh man, there's lots of positions. We are losing marbles at a rapid rate right now. Fade the spike. Oh no, there goes Diamond Sales. Fade the spikes, holding in there. Marco now has the lead. Oh, nope, fade the spike. Oh, we are jostling positions. Remember, top three go to the grand finale. Top three go to the grand finale. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. All right, trades by now. Trades by now. All right, so trades by now, Dom, and... Oh, man, there is too much jostling going on here. I can't keep up. There's too much lead changing. I cannot keep up. Just got to be in the top three, guys. Just got to be in the top three. All right, trades by now. Got a little bit of a gap. You got Dom and Warriors Loves. We're coming down the home stretch right now. Oh, no. Why do I have a feeling there's going to be total carnage here at the end of this? All right, Warriors Loves, you now have the lead. Just stay on the track. Just stay on the track. All right, here we come. Oh, it's a tight one, guys. It's a tight race. Oh, no, this jump. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. The bounce. Oh, here we go. Who is going to survive? Who is going to survive? All right, Madi is in. Oh, no, that's the record. Profit per tick, trades by now, and Spark Stakes. You are the top three finishers in the race. Oh, my goodness. That track is carnage. Absolute carnage. All right, profit per tick, trades by now, and Spark Stakes. Mason, Mock-Level Up will be communicating with you in the chat about how to get verified. Congratulations, you three are on to the grand finale. Once we get you verified, we're going to do that third qualifying race. So stick around, guys. It's going to happen quickly tonight. You just want to see if you finish, Richard Downey? That's it? I know, it's crazy. Guys got to grease those marbles up. You got to get the grease out. My goodness. What was the DNF percentage on that track? I mean, because it is outrageous the amount of yeeting that goes on. Everybody getting punted. Actually, that's more finishers than I thought. I felt like there were way more marbles flying off. I mean, that is a lot. That is a lot of marbles getting yeeted there too. Man, Laugh at Life is... Oh, jeez. That track is one big fallopian tube. That's crazy. All right, profit per tick, trades by now, and Spark Stakes. You guys are the top three finishers. Going to, obviously, Volatility Lens. If one of them can't verify, you'll be next up. Oh, gosh, guys. We got about an hour till Trump speaks, so we're still probably just going to be chilling until then as far as the market's concerned on everything. It looks like everything's pretty muted right now. Looking at YM, NQ, ES, RTY, gold. Looks like everything is kind of muted. Once again, guys, those top three Mock dash level up. We'll do that verification process real quick, and then we'll get that third race going and do the grand finale. And then we're going to get on out of here before Trump starts talking and all chaos ensues. That's a risk-off scenario for me. Especially when I got the email from EdgeClear that said margins have increased 50%. And then I saw AMP had increased their margin. Hey, Joel. How you doing, you beautiful British man? How are you? I even saw AMP is at 100% margin increase. So they've doubled their margins for tonight until tomorrow morning. So just be careful tonight, guys. You know, there will be more opportunities. Am I losing my marbles? Astro, not on all of them. So some of the prop firms like Lucid, Tradeify has gone to a non-monthly subscription now. And most of them, once you pass your evaluation, do not have a monthly subscription or activation fee. Some of them do. You just have to look at the rules. It's different with every prop firm. But, you know, firms like Lucid, it's a one-time payment. Tradeify is now a one-time payment. Just an observer minimum. Yeah, Alpha Future Zero account as well. Yeah, that's a one-time payment too. You're right. One-time payment. It means the fee that you pay at the beginning to purchase your test or evaluation is the only thing that you will pay. Some firms like have an activation fee after you pass the evaluation. Like Apex has an activation fee that you have to pay after you pass the evaluation. Top Step, certain accounts have an activation fee that you have to pay. So you'll pay one time when you purchase your evaluation or your test. And then once you pass, you'll end up having to pay an activation fee in order to activate your funded account with some firms on certain accounts. Oh, thanks, Minimum. Appreciate you. Yeah, Alpha Futures is 50% off right now for wow. What's going on here? Why as soon as I say we're not going to get any movement, there's a 40-point yoink to the downside. My Fund of Futures has no monthly fee either after you pass. But Lucid has no monthly fee even if you don't pass. So you can take as long as you want in that evaluation stage on Lucid. My Fund of Futures will rebill if you haven't passed the evaluation. Yeah, flushed and then retraced. Oh, this market, guys, this market. Astro, Lucid's great. Lucid is a great prop. My Fund of Futures is great too. But yeah, if you want to slowly go through your oh my goodness. Are you actually kidding me right now with this? Which props provide the lowest slippage? I rarely see any slippage on any of my, unless I enter right at the wrong time where there's a volatile move on any of my accounts, to be fair. It's when you're trading like the Trade C's and the Project X's and the, you know, those type of platforms where you see that kind of stuff happening. Yeah, sorry, Astro. I totally got distracted by that candle. All right, let me refocus here. All right, what were we talking about? So Lucid is a one-time payment. Yes. So what you pay at Lucid, Astro, is all that you'll pay, unless you fail. Then you'll have to purchase or reset. But there's no activation fee, no monthly subscription. Oh, Stanford, you caught that? Are you trying to catch that? Oh man, that's completely random. I mean, as far as the Dom is concerned, guys, there's interest to both sides, but it's looking like that 24.5 has the biggest order on the books right now. But that could change. So 480 is... There's a 200 block sitting at 480. And what's here at... What is this? 438. You got a 100 block sitting at 438. To the downside, back down into that 750 area that I was talking about earlier when I was drawing out what I want to see happen over time. That looks like there's orders stacked all in through there. Yeah, minimum. Alpha doesn't like the scalpers. They want you to hold your trades. They don't like the small, tight scalpers. Spark Stakes, you sent an email? Okay. Yeah, once Mason gets you 3 verified and everything, we'll do that third race here. We got about an hour till Trump speaks, guys. So just be careful. Be on alert. If you can catch one of those 20, 30 point spikes, take it. Take it, apparently. So Lucid is better than MFF. Astro, they're both great firms. It's really a matter of preference. They're both great firms. Top 3. Currently, I would go... Actually, they're on tonight. I would go Lucid, My Fun of Futures, Tradeify would be my top 3 right now. Did you guys see that the futures desk and Top Step have merged? Did you guys see that? I saw that today. Someone posted that in my Discord. And I'm not on X anymore, so I don't get all the... I don't see everything that's happening in the trader space. So... Astro, so the 25Ks are going to be the cheapest option. I would say start there to get your feet wet with the prop space. If you haven't traded props, I would say start on the 25Ks just because that's going to be the lowest cost of entry. Once you prove you can pass, then you can kind of get the larger accounts. But I would definitely start small and only trade 1 or 2 micros. That's it. Top Step acquired the futures desk. My goodness. Was that true? I know you almost have to question everything today, right? Is everything April's Fools? Any kind of news headline? Like, what's going on? Is that a question, Astro? Like, yeah, you can use code WES at Lucid. It'll get you the best available discount. Or if you're letting me know that you use code WES, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, you'll like Lucid. Lucid's great. Why don't you guys just trade stocks with your own money? Because futures provide leverage that stocks just can't, really, unless you're getting into options. And futures is a lot easier than options. Like Stanford, for reference, I have a personal account. I have a personal account that I trade on. I don't trade individual stocks. I more or less just invest as far as my long-term stuff is concerned. But my day trading is all centered around futures just because it provides pretty good leverage. And especially with the US indexes, they like to move very technically. So that's really why. You know, you gain leverage without risking. All you're risking is the cost of the evaluation. So that's why most people trade props. Low cost of entry. You know, like the Nasdaq per mini contract is leveraged 20 to 1. The S&P 500 ES is leveraged 50 to 1. There's tax advantages to futures. Futures, you aren't, you don't have to follow the PDT rules, so you can get in for relatively low cost, whatever the margin requirement is with whatever futures broker you go with. So there's advantages to it. $60-40 tax benefits as well as far as long-term versus short-term capital gains. Trading futures, you're only putting in one line on your taxes as well instead of having to go through every single transaction. So there's advantages for sure. But the majority of us do trade a personal account too. Yo, what is happening? Everybody getting ready for Asia Open. Okay. Astro, is there a bad thing about getting upgraded? There's nothing really bad. Just a lot of traders view it as, okay, in a live environment, at that point, you're trading your own money anyway, for the most part. So you just have to weigh whether or not you want to give the prop that 20 or 10% or whatever the percentage cut is. That's really the trade-off, you know? A lot of people view it as, why would I do that when I could just trade my personal and keep 100% less commissions and fees, right? This is the definition of sideways, right? Yeah, I mean, we are straight sideways. There's random volatility spikes. Yeah, Zinzin, you get a 1099. You get a 1099. So you basically are a private contractor. So at the end of when it comes tax time every year, if you've been profitable or you've gotten payouts from a prop firm, it'll come through as a 1099. Once I get this verified, guys, we're going to get that third qualifying race going. We're kind of just chilling until Trump talks. There's the snapbacks. I feel like there's been some aggressive move, but the snapbacks have been just as violent. I feel like the move is down, if you're asking me. I feel like this makes a lot of sense. What's up, Annan? Annan, you click on that other live stream on my channel. The one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. Unless you're watching from your phone. But I like this move eventually. I just don't know. Do I think the props business would ever get banned or deregulated? There's probably just going to be rules, tighter rules, tighter restrictions. You know, the days of copy trading 20 accounts with a single prop are probably going to be gone soon. That's probably going to disappear. Like when I started, guys, when I started trading with Top Step, and they only allowed one account. You could only have one account. There was none of this copy trading multiple accounts until Apex came around, and everybody kind of had to adjust to keep up, right? But that's also ruined a lot of people's lives. Like it's ruined a lot of people's lives. Because they're chasing what they see all the influencers doing without taking into consideration the game that they're actually playing, you know? They play a different game. They play an entirely different game. So yes, there is going to be tighter rules and regulations, all right? Lilu was? Yeah, exactly, Thomas. Yeah, back in the day, it was just they only let you have one account, and honestly, the evaluations took like my first one. It took me 3 weeks to get through. So you did not rush the process. You did not want to fail the funded account because then you had to start all over again, and it was a month to get funded again. So we probably revert somewhere in the middle ground of all that. Eventually, I would say. But do I think props are going to disappear? No, because they're providing an opportunity that isn't there for some people, right? And they're still, as long as they're paying out and doing it above board, like there's really not much. They might have to reclassify as casinos at some point. I'll say that. All right. It looks like Mason has verified everybody. So let's get this third qualifying race going for you. Mason, go ahead and start the marbles. Exclamation point marbles to enter into the marbles race, guys. This is the third and final qualifying race. Top 3 finishers will move on to the grand finale. We'll run the grand finale right after we get these 3 qualifiers verified. Guys, it's for a 25K select account with Tradeify this evening. You will need to subscribe to Tradeify's YouTube channel. That is what we will verify before we run that grand final race, or the grand finale for the winner. So yeah, go ahead and get that done. Exclamation point marbles, guys. All right, we'll leave that registration open for a minute or two, and then we'll get that closed down. Anna, are you still here? And I like the move down. I do like the move down. I would just be very careful at this point, because Trump talks in like 50 minutes, if you're still here. Tradeify's YouTube channel. So yeah, do they call it Tradeify TV? Is that what they call it? Is that what they call their YouTube channel? Yeah, I know you're still holding, Annan. I know you're still holding, brother. Yeah, everything's just going to be in preparation from Trump. So you're going to have probably the books. The books are already thinning. You can kind of see when the background goes dark on this book map, kind of like what we see now. When you start seeing the orders thin out and the books start clearing out, that's when you know something is about to. That's when you get those crazy volatility spikes. Because the market makers are trying to fill the closest orders as quickly as possible, right? yeah, Red, you're just gonna short it tonight. Yeah, you guys are crazy. All right, guys, 30 seconds, and we're gonna close down that registration window. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. Make sure you get your entries in. Well, after we close down that window, we're gonna give Mason a few minutes to get everything all set up, get all the duplicate entries out of there, and we'll run that race. And then we'll run the grand finale, and we'll give away that account. And then we're gonna get on out of here. We're gonna get on out of here early tonight. I'm going to watch the chaos happen from the sidelines this evening. Stanford, it's only going to be one marble. It's only going to be one marble that gets in the race. Got to keep it fair and above board for everybody. All right, we got about 150 people in the stream right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you haven't smashed that thumbs up button for me yet, if you would do that, I would greatly appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. And I'm glad you tuned in, brother. It's been a while since you've been in the stream. you use the baby oil on the marble. All right, yeah, guys, get those marbles greased up. Oh, you're still working, Annan? Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's that time of year for you, brother. I feel for you. I feel for you. What number will boost the marbles? We'll go number 5 this time. Number 5 will be the speed boost for the marbles. You put some Crisco on yours, Red? All right. You got that Crisco going? Southern style. He's Southern cooking with his marbles tonight. All right. Mason, go ahead and close down that registration window. All right, guys. Registration is closed. We're going to give Mason a couple minutes to get the race all set up. He'll notify me when he's ready. Oh, man, we are just... I'd like to see a quick spike down. And it's claiming he's got the special speed trail boost. I don't know what course Mason's selecting tonight. I don't know if this one's going to be more carnage than the last race or if he's going to go old reliable. Oh, Astro, it's for chat engagement. Honestly, there's no speed boost. We have zero control. We have zero control over what happens after the marbles are released on the race. But it's for fun. And it boosts chat engagement. Come on, Flush. Do something before Trump talks. Yeah. Do something before Trump speaks. Get below like 24,100. Or at least get below this wick, right? It's looking good, guys. I mean, structurally, it's looking good for some more downside. You remember what I say about the break and retest? You got the break, you've got the retest, and we're kind of putting in that rollover right now. So it's looking good for a little more downside, but I don't know. C4 makes your marble explode. KC marble got hit by a bazooka. It's the box, let's be real. I mean, like I said, the higher time frame right now, it kind of held below where it needed to up here. We're kind of at that decision point right now, whether we're going to roll over and fall back to, like, you know, just below 24K would be the next stop to the downside if we start getting heavy, I'm thinking. And below that, the next stop would be that 23,760 area, 770, somewhere in here. To the top side, honestly, we're up here around 500. All of this. You ready to get paid on these shorts? All right, as soon as Mason gets this race set up, we'll get this race going for you guys. And then we'll do that grand finale and we'll get on out of here. Oh, it looks like he might be ready. All right, it looks like Mason is ready. All right, guys, here we go. The third and final qualifying race for the 25K Lucid Select account. Let me get the marbles race up here. Top 3 finishers will move on to the grand finale. So top 3 stick around for sure to verify. You guys do need to be subscribed to Tradeify's YouTube channel in order to claim the winnings. Not my rules, Tradeify's rules. Good luck, everybody. Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and drop. 5 is the speed boost for this race, guys. So spam 5 in the chat if you could. We are off. Into the funnel dome here we go. Man, Mason really likes these funnels. He loves the funnels. I don't know why he loves these funnels, but he loves the funnels. Oh, gosh. This one's taking for... Oh, Mason, get your marble out of there. Get your marble out of there, Mason. Get your marble out of there. Mason can't win, guys. He can't win. Ignore his marble. He's going to follow himself with the camera, too. Oh, gosh. All right, we got a lot of jostling. We are moving quickly right now, guys. T for keeps with the early lead. Chris Trader in second. K Trades in third. Warriors loves at the ooh. There it goes. All right, we have carnage. There went Annan. I saw Annan. You got punted. Annan got punted off the track. Oh no, there goes Miss K with the bad bounce. Oh, this is the one. This is the one that's got the moving finish line. All right, Mikkel Buster, the first finisher. Raul in second. And DeMonte third. DeMonte, you finally got one, brother. DeMonte finally got one. DeMonte, it worked. It worked. All right. Mikkel Buster, Raul, and DeMonte. You 3. Mason will be coordinating with you in the chat. About how to verify that you guys have subscribed to Tradeify's YouTube channel. Congratulations. Once we get you 3 verified, we'll get that grand finale set up, and those top 9 finishers from tonight's 3 races will be moving on. And we'll go ahead and run that race, and then we'll give that account away. Go Miss K. Zinzin's rooting for Miss K over there. Jeez, that is a lot of DNFs. That is a ton of DNFs. Lots of yeeting going on that one. Red, I see you in there. Red got yeeted. Miss K got yeeted. Everybody. Goodness. All right. So Mikkel Buster, Raul, and DeMonte. Oh, day to day after you subbed, you hadn't seen the race? Oh, no. We'll have other giveaways in the future, I promise. Welcome to the channel, first and foremost. Appreciate you tuning in and subbing. This is how we do our giveaways. So we will do it in the future. You'll have more opportunities to win, I assure you. I assure you. I know, but D is always right there. Red over there still spamming 5. Oh, Rotund, I know. That's why I'm not even trading tonight. We're just doing the giveaway, and then we're getting on out of here. You guys can have fun with that. That is going to be a risk-off scenario for me. Oh, you weren't live, Red? Okay, I got you. Oh, you were at the part I said spam 5? Yeah, Red, you got punted. You got punted in that race. Even announced the punting. Absolutely yeeted. Yeah, if you want to go back and watch the race, you'll see it. You went flying off the track. And I see your message. I see your message. And I'll DM you after the stream, brother. We're going to do this last qualifying race, do this giveaway for the lucky winner, and then we'll get on out of here. Man, this market, guys. Day to day. Speaking of which, there are 2 live streams on my channel going on right now. There's the shorts feed that you're in the vertical format. And then there's the horizontal feed, the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. You'll probably want to click on that horizontal feed in the future. It's a lot better viewing experience. That's where most people are hanging out and chatting. Probably look like a crazy psycho with not many people chatting over there on the shorts feed. I say it all the time. I bet people roll through that shorts feed and see me yapping and probably think, this lunatic, this guy is talking to himself. Psycho. Hey, thanks, Adam. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I know T for keeps. I bet the shorts feed, people scrolling through thinking this guy is out of his mind. What's this marbles race that he's trying to commentate with nobody watching? Oh, blacked out. You built a buffer? Nice. Yeah, hopefully you guys have capitalized somewhat on this. I mean, it's so sporadic. Everything's jumpy. You got about 40 minutes until Trump starts talking. So just be careful. Just be careful. I know, Zen Zen, my imaginary YouTube friends. I know. You want to be able to bet on the marbles races, Martin? Rotund, you thought I was insane? Yeah. Yeah, if you end up on the shorts feed, I'm sure. Because there's not a lot of people communicating in there, you know? Whereas we normally are around 200 to 300 people in the horizontal feed. I mean, lately we've been around 150. Yeah, Silent Edge. It's definitely a scalper's market, but it's so random. Like it's just so random. You never know when that spike's gonna come. Same in this feed though too, Rotund. Facts. Facts. You'll find no argument here. Hand in the air. That's why I'm probably the worst. I'm probably the worst streamer, guys. I annoy myself. I can only imagine how it is on the other end. You know, I annoy myself. So I can only imagine how annoyed you guys get with me sometimes. It's gonna be a taco trade again. Hey, what's up, Gen X Trades? How are you? You guys ever do that? You ever see yourself in like pictures, or like you watch someone's taking a video of you? You know, and you watch it back and you're just cringe at yourself. Well, there's like 2 years of cringe-worthy stuff out there of me now. You know? Oh, man. Like, what am I doing? Shubham, no, I have an editor. Thanks for asking though. Casey, don't call my streamer annoying. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy because you think about it. The Artemis rocket. Oh, the Artemis rocket took off? And then a huge earthquake just happened in Indonesia too? What? Wait, what is going on? You enjoyed it, Red? Yeah, does that, do you ever think about that? Do you ever watch them back and go, "Man, I'm ridiculous. I'm actually ridiculous." Shubham, you'll have to coordinate that with Mock, my business partner. Mock dash level up. The rocket ship is a distraction. You were cracking yourself up, Red? Yeah, see, because I don't know. There has to be that. I don't know. I annoy myself. I annoy myself. That's all I can say about it. I do this for you guys more than I do it for myself, to be fair. I mean, I enjoy the entertainment and the camaraderie and the community sense of doing it, but yeah, I definitely make myself, I cringe at myself. I get annoyed with myself frequently. Gas is too expensive to launch a rocket. Once Mason gets all these, the 3 qualifiers, we'll run that grand finale for you guys, and we'll get you guys that free account, and then we'll get on out of here. I know, that's why I'm waiting. I'm hands off. I'm hands off. Mason says just waiting on Mikkel. Mikkel, are you here? Or Michael? Not sure how to pronounce that. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. I mean, no offense. Martin, in 30 minutes. 30 minutes, there's a scheduled Trump speech. Constructive criticism mode needs a break sometimes with self-love. You're here. Okay, Mikhail. Mason, he's in the horizontal feed chat right now. Or she. Sorry. You think it's going to be a nothing burger, Casey? Oh, I mean, I guess it could be. I guess it could be a nothing burger. We've had a lot of movement recently. There's been a lot of volatility. But I would anticipate we get some movement. Your pronouns are very unprofitable. It's gonna be huge. I don't know. We'll see if he's got any new announcements or anything like that. There's probably gonna be some insider trading going on. There's probably gonna be some insider trading going on. We've seen it already. Poly Markets is probably lighting up right now. Yeah, I mean, orders are starting to thin out a little bit. Like, the largest volume is actually quite a bit a ways away from current price. So the books are starting to thin out quite a bit. Normally when you're zoomed in, there's a lot more color here. So you see all these darker spaces. This is all low volume. All of this is low volume. You know, we have one order, two orders. We've got a spread. So there's not really a lot of volume out there right now. So I'm pretty sure everybody's kind of doing the same thing we're doing. Just sitting around. If you can scalp out 5-10 points, scalp out 5-10 points and take it. It's kind of what we're doing. I do like the downside. If you're asking me, I do like this move. But I don't know if that's going to happen. All right, as soon as Mason gets these verified, we're gonna run that final race and get that 25K select account to the lucky winner. Guys, by the way, Friday there is no New York session. Just to give you a heads up. SCT, you're new here. Well, welcome to the channel first and foremost. Glad you're here. This isn't Bookmap. So this is called Dom Surface, but it's similar to Bookmap. I trade on Quantower trading platform, and this is their version of that. My strategy is very simple. I kind of explained it earlier in the stream, but I'll explain it real quick for you here. I'm looking for break and retest, bull flag, bear flag setups based around support and resistance levels that I have marked on my charts. So Pretty much what you see here would be a short entry for me. Break, retest, and I would be targeting the next level to the downside. Same thing to the top side. If price were to break above here and pull back, I'd be targeting the next level to the top side. But in its most basic form, that's what I'm doing. And then I'm watching order flow around those areas to spot areas if we're seeing like buyer or seller absorption at those areas as well. And that's kind of what I'm using to base my entries off of. You sent an email, Mikkel? Okay. Mason, are you checking the email? This is an easy order flow indicator that we've designed. These triangles indicate possible absorption when they print. In other words, we probably have a passive buyer sitting down here that's holding this market up, even though we have selling happening right now. The lighter the shade of the color, the more aggressive it is. But yeah, if you're in Level Up Discord, we have designed some custom indicators, this one included, that's out there for free on TradingView. If you want to download it, you're more than welcome to. Astro, it's free to download. All you got to be in is a member of Level Up Discord, and they are located in the Level Up Indicators section. So there's like 5 custom indicators in there that you're more than welcome to download. We've got a really nice trading community, guys. A really nice trading community in our Discord. Lots of smart people, lots of good traders in there. And all of this stuff is free. Yeah, Astro, it's completely free. You can download this indicator for free. Nope, no courses. No courses, no mentorship programs. I am no guru. I am no guru. Yeah, Martin. I mean, we're doing some big things behind the scenes. We're doing some big things behind the scenes. Some really cool things behind the scenes. Yeah, Casey. I mean, our Discord. I like our Discord. Our Discord's a nice place. All right, so PO Trick. Here's a perfect example. There's actually one on the charts right now as we speak. Right? You have a lot of aggressive selling at the latter half of the day. We have broken through what was former support. We've broken through, right? With the aggressive sellers stepping in. Price has come back up. So we've broken through. Price has come back up. And on this move, we have a passive seller absorbing this aggressive buying, right? And price has retreated. So my short entry would have been right here on this move. And I would still be in this trade technically if I was in the trade, targeting this next level to the downside. My first profit target on this trade, this would be my final profit target probably, unless we just straight flushed right through it. But my first target would be this area right here. My first target would be the pass-through. So we wouldn't be to my first target just yet. It would probably be right here around 140, 145-ish. And then my second target would be down here. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for these triangles to print. Really simple, really easy to read. In fact, what you see here These candles are actually 5-minute charts, guys. It's the same chart that we're looking at. Blue indicates buying pressure, a lot of buyers. Red indicates sellers. Triangles indicate absorption. These gold levels indicate aggressive buyers or sellers unable to move price much beyond where it is currently. So in other words, you wait these out. Yeah, Astro. I mean, I try to keep everything as simple as possible because I know a lot of people use a lot of big words in the trading space. Some even create words up. They make things up on their own. So I try to be like, when I'm explaining things, I try to do it trading for dummies style. Does that make sense? So that even a beginner could come here and start to learn things without feeling like they're being annoying. Or they can ask questions, and if I know the answer, I'll answer the question. How accurate are your indicators, and do I use them? Yeah, Jack, I use them. It's not the main thing in my trading strategy. The main thing is price, right? Like price and volume, what has happened in the past. My main strategy is based around these areas. Do I exit on cross triangles? No, my targets are all based on price. It really has nothing to do with this. This would just give me the confirmation, right? This is just an added layer of confluence for me. But my trading isn't based solely on this. This is just an added layer. Like, unless you're looking at a volume profile or something that has... Everything is lagging for the most part. Any indicator you're going to throw on your charts is lagging. So really all I care about is price and volume. How accurate are the indicators? I mean, it's not a trading signal, Jack. This isn't a signal. This is just indications of absorption or exhaustion in aggressive buying and selling. That's all that is telling you. So it's not a signal, right? So don't just think, hey, see triangle, enter, right? Other things have to be lining up. In this case, this is what's lining up. My support and resistance level is what's lining up there. As well as aggressive sellers earlier in the day. All right, guys, it looks like Mason is ready to run that grand finale. Let's get that map over. Let's see. All right, looks like we are ready, guys. All you care about tonight are the marbles. All right. Good luck, everybody. Once again, this is for the 25K Select Tradeify account. Good luck to the 9 of you that are in this race. Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and run that race. All right, we are off. All right, Astro Trippy out. Yukon now has the lead. Let's see who comes out. The 1 Minute Millionaire is the record-setting marble, guys. Don't worry about that. All right, Yukon. Yukon still maintaining that early lead. I'm not sure which is the fastest route on this one. Oh, there goes Spark Stakes. Off the track early. All right, Yukon and Raul. Raul has overtaken first place. Mikel in second. Alpha Ticker's in third. Yukon now in third. I know this track's a little bit longer, so let's see what happens. We're kind of coming back together here. It looks like Yukon has overtaken the lead once again. Ooh, Raul hitting the speed boost. Hitting the speed boost. Raul. It's looking like it's going to be a close one. Oh, Raul gets through clean. Raul gets through clean. Is creating quite the gap here. Can he stay on the track is the question. Can he stay on the track? Oh, he gets through clean. Let's see what happens. Just got to stay on the track, Raul. Just have to stay on. Ooh, almost went overboard. Almost went overboard. That is a huge gap. That is a massive gap that Raul has created here on the rest of the field. Just don't get yeeted, Raul, and it's looking like it's yours. Oh, no, he's getting hung up. Just don't get yeeted. Oh, no. Oh, no. Guys, everybody's still alive. Everybody's still alive. Yukon, you are back in first place. Mikel is now in first place. Oh, it's coming down right to the wire. Oh, Mikel gets yeeted. Oh, no. This has to be absolute torture. DeMonte. Can DeMonte get through? Can DeMonte get through? DeMonte wins. DeMonte is the winner. DeMonte wins the 25K select account. Oh my goodness. That was chaos. I have never seen that many denials right at the end of the race. That is crazy. Congratulations, DeMonte. Congratulations. DeMonte, you're here almost in every stream, so I'm happy for you, brother. I'm happy. Wow, that's amazing. Give it to second place, DeMonte? Really? Are you sure? Yeah, that was chaos. You're just in it for the love of the game. DeMonte, are you sure? I need you to clarify that you would like to give the winner to the winning account to second place. Yeah. All right, Yukon. The 25K select account. By the way, GG's, DeMonte. That's very big of you. Amazing sport there. Yukon, you are the winner. Yukon, you are the winner of the 25K select account. Make sure that you thank DeMonte. DeMonte, amazing. Very, very generous. Yeah, GG's for DeMonte in the chat, man. That's highly unusual and highly unusual in this space. So, amazing. Yukon, are you here? Did Yukon exit the building? Yukon. You gotta type something in the chat, Yukon. Yeah, that is amazing. That's amazing. Yukon saw he lost and left. I mean, if he's not here, it's going to oh, there he is. All right. Yukon is here. All right. Yukon, DeMonte has given you his winning account. So, Yukon, mock dash level up. We'll coordinate that with you. Congratulations. Make sure that you thank DeMonte in the chat, because that's amazing. that's absolutely amazing, brother. Wow, it looks like we've come right back into that level, guys, and are pumping right before the Trump speech. So be very careful out there tonight, guys. That's going to wrap it up for me tonight. I just wanted to make sure that you guys get that giveaway account. I'm going to be hands off for the rest of the evening as far as trading is concerned. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. If you haven't smashed that thumbs up button yet, smash that thumbs up button. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow night or not, with New York session being closed on Friday. So no trading Friday during the New York session, guys. Globex still will be normal trading hours tomorrow evening. And then Sunday is Easter. So I'm not 100% certain whether I'm going to stream that night or not either. If I don't see you until Monday evening, guys, enjoy your weekend. Have a happy Easter. Trade safe, stay patient, and I will see you in the next live stream. Peace.